Hello, my fellow viewers and subscribers, and this is Supercholatemilkshake back with another review. So, after spending Valentine's Day alone, again, I was eating a bunch of Valentine's Day candy, and I accidentally ended up watching a romance movie than a comedy movie. But it's more of a tragedy more than anything. Now, let me go pop-tarting the question here. Whenever you hear the word Titanic, you immediately think romance. Outside of thinking, I know that's flying through your heads right now. I can sense that right now, as for a matter of fact. Well, I blame that one movie from James Cameron. Not that movie! Sorry, Avatar was actually good. This movie! This is one of the four movies that ruined the history of the Titanic. The other two candidates are, in fact, The Legend of the Titanic and The Titanic. The Legend Goes On. Now, the last choice remained anonymous. And the order I read them to you was actually the order they all came out in. So yes, JonTron and Nostalgia Critic both got the order wrong. The first knockoff was in fact the subject matter of today, The Legend of the Titanic. This movie was directed by a man called Orlando Corradati. It was produced by Mando TV, which is an Italian distribution company. Their primary stuff includes Jesus, A Kingdom Without Frontiers, Felix, All Around the World, Christmas in New York, The Enchanted Mountain, and a bunch of Disney knockoffs I don't really need to talk about. So this movie, as you can guess, is technically a kid/romance movie. But I don't get the premise of it. You put two lovebirds on a ship, then you sink it. Why? Let's get the movie started! We start out in New York, where Grandpa Mouse is telling his grandchildren about his life as a sailor, which includes the incident of the R.M.S. Titanic.
I would never have stopped. Listen to what it says in this old paper. Tragic ending to the maiden voyage of the Titanic. The liner goes down. 100 missing. A lot of people died, huh?
Well, youngster, it's a long and complicated story. The truth of the matter is that those missing persons were never really missing. It's all a misunderstanding.
What the holy underwear-eating shrimp popcorn? Not missing? Tell that to the people who survived the Titanic.
Right, all right.
So, Grandpa starts telling his grandchildren about the Titanic. Boy, does it look like a busy day down at the wharf. This is where we meet our main human. Yes, I said human. Anthropomorphic mice on a human ship with people that go missing. This is the Rescuers, 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Anyway, character, Elizabeth. Seeing any obvious Disney references yet? So now we meet Connors the Mouse, main character of the film, and he reads off a list of food puns and cheesy names. And yes, I do mean cheesy.
Mr. and Mrs. Angus Wallace Bruce McMouse. Mr. and Mrs. Porrig Liam O'Rat and two children, Juan and Evita Raton with offspring, Jean-Luc and Francois Ratatouille, and the Mousetti family from Sicily, featuring Parmigiano, Pecorino, Gorgonzola, Provolone, Fontina, Caciocavallo, Ricotta, Mozzarella, and Elspeth. What tasteful names, Mr. and Mrs. Mousetti. Herr Heinrich and Frau Greta from Mauskäse with adjunct Shlomo and Becky Boydsil, and the Da Silva Pereira Queso family from Recife, with two children, Ronnie and Estrella.
Here we are, sir. Only, please call me Stella. Everyone else does, after all.
It's too quick to fall in love now, I say. Well, okay, this is kind of embarrassing. I don't know how this ended up a part of this video.
Got it.
Good.
We skim up that, howitzer and run real fast up it, and if we hold on tight, we won't fall off into the water.
I'll die of cold if that happens.
How is that funny? This is where we meet Mel Travers, which happens to be a professional pirate. Pirates on the Titanic? Well, no wonder why it sank. At least he's a pirate with manners.
Your Grace, your Ladyship, your presence aboard will make this voyage memorable.
You're such a flatterer, Mr. Maltravers.
Just the truth. Milord.
Morning, Maltravers.
As I was
Well, it looks like Elizabeth doesn't like him.
Elizabeth, behave yourself. Must I remind you that Everard Maltravers has asked for your hand, and that your stepmother and I both consider it an excellent match.
I'd rather die than marry that horrifying, disgusting old serpent.
What do you mean?
Whoa! Looks like this lady has some bark. Woof, woof! We need to find her a better match. How about William Turner?
Lieutenant, you have a position.
But her dad remains stubborn and is still persistent on Maltravers. Then Elizabeth gets sidetracked by gypsies.
I'll join you in a moment.
Gypsies, pirates, and mice! Oh my!
disgusting exhibition, I say.
And you're still not bothered by him. So, one of the gypsies in black sees Elizabeth and tells her his dog, Smiley, to go see her. But he gets sidetracked.
I fear your darling stepdaughter is trying to avoid
It
us.
doesn't matter. She'll always end up doing just what I want.
What if she doesn't fancy being Mrs. Everard Maltravers?
My dear sister, you know I always get my way.
Ooh, boss, a Grayson tell.
Dog is a menace. Pay no attention to that vulgar beast. Lucifer, darling.
I love you, Grace. I mean, I'm sorry, Your Grace.
Cretin!
Miserable. Yeah, I'll get you now.
All right, Jeffries, just keep calm and we'll corner him.
Oh, God.
Bumbling, good-for-nothing idiot!
And the point of that was... So Smiley makes it over to Elizabeth. Elizabeth takes off her glove to pet Smiley. Then Smiley steals the glove.
Come along, dear. Now it's time for us to board.
It is too quick to fall in love. It is too quick to fall in love. Now, on board the Titanic.
Vessels.
Maltravers is composing a letter to his whaling vessels.
To receive my...
Okay, he's a whaler. Moby Dick sank the ship. Then Jeffries cackles at the masterful scam. Then this line is said.
There's nothing in the world that counts besides money and power. Everything else is simply there to be used to achieve those objectives.
Tell you the truth, we have good workings for a villain here. We have a face of a villain, then the primary ambitions of one.
I'll ask for
Good
them. Is
combo.
that quite clear?
Wow, that CGI is phenomenal. That's saying a lot considering it's 1999 and the fact that it's a bad movie.
Oh, very well, I'm on my way. There's only one thing worse than a party, and that's a gala evening. Mr. Craig, have me called for any problem whatsoever, and if there aren't any, make one up.
Captain Crunch, Meisberg! So, Ronnie and Connors make it to the dining area, where they see Elizabeth as she gets angry and storms out. Now come the lines.
I hate to be a spoil sport, but I would like to draw to your attention the fact that she's a woman and you're a mouse.
Well, there's one thing I'm not, and that's a racist. That girl.
Woman. Mouse? Racism? So Elizabeth heads up to the bow of the ship and starts crying, even though it makes little to no emotional impact. Then, this happens.
What's her name? Oh! I don't believe it. I can understand them. My name's Elizabeth.
Very well, Elizabeth. Now I'll explain. You can understand us thanks to a net of magic moonbeams that caught your tears as they fell into the water. We added a little magic of our own, and voila! The spell was cast.
Oh! So that's how she can communicate with them. Moonbeams hit the teardrop, and magic was cast. That... or she had too much wine. Then we have Jeffries spying on Elizabeth for no pointless reason, then reporting it to Maltravers, whom is very content on the domination of...
worldwide whaling rights.
So Maltravers sends Jeffries to talk to the special friend.
Elizabeth.
What's going on? Jeffries, my man! Talk to me, baby!
Ice, I have a message from the boss.
Hey, me and the boys are ready to go into action anytime you say, guy!
Hold your horses, Ice. The message is stay alert and don't stray too far from the ship.
Gotcha! Say hi to Mr. M for me. Tell him we're ready to destroy anything, anytime!
Did Jeffries and Maltraver get affected by the same moonbeam? Or should I say moonshine? Magic?
Not those whaling rights.
I skipped ahead a bit because the movie proves what we already know. And outside of the quick character change from the father, there's nothing to talk about. And even that character change seems unstable. So eventually, both Smiley and the mouse duo meet up and both agree to get Elizabeth and What's-His-Bucket, the only name that I really didn't understand, together. But after this...
Excuse me, ladies.
10 points! Well, that just happened. Now, our two star-crossed lovers meet, and he has her with just one line.
May I have this dance?
Alright, you two lovebirds, you only have 2 seconds to kiss each other before the ship sinks. Well, that's close enough.
Come on, let's have some party music.
What's this? The Don't Step on Me boogie? We run into the Snoop Jeffries again.
I've done some dirty tricks for the boss in my day, but spying on those 2 nice youngsters takes the cake. What can I do? He wouldn't think twice. He'd just throw me into the sea and I'd become an oyster from that ice.
And this is...
Well, what now, Rachel?
So the evil stepmother, who she really is not important. She's just an evil stepmother. That's all you need to know.
To take decisive
And
action.
Maltravers plans to sink the ship.
Take care. Even the walls have ears.
What? Oh, sorry. What? Now here comes the part that makes me ask myself, what's going on here? So the telegram wires get cut, Jeffrey sends the sharks out to sink the ship, and the sharks goes and challenges Tentacles to throw icebergs. Now Travers threatens the Duke, and Tentacles throws a large iceberg at the Titanic. Oh, so that's how it sank. The iceberg hits, mass panic ensues. The captain makes sure that his ship is sunk properly and saves. Ronnie and Connors go to fix the telegram, and Connors gets Cannonbird, who is still looking for food, which seems pointless at this point, to help. Cannonbird connects the telegram to his mustache, and it works. But it mysteriously kills him. And all the while, this is said.
There's room for everyone!
Alright, remember this, folks. Remember this. There is so much going on, I really can't keep track of all of it. All I can say is Tentacles wraps his tentacles around the ship, saves the captain, then dies with no issue or cause of death. The Voyagers of the Titanic safely make it back to New York. Elizabeth and Don, yes, I finally learned his name, gets married. So does Stella and Connors. They also get a strange message, and they head back to the bay.
Hi, people!
Quick! Press it! Giant octopus attacks New York City! Tentacles is alive! And the captain gives thanks.
Tentacles, you are a true hero.
But...
Tentacles, you are a true hero. You saved my life by putting your own in danger. And the many people who couldn't find space in the lifeboats, you saved their lives too.
Okay, do you remember what I told you to remember earlier?
There's room for everyone!
And the many people who couldn't find space in the lifeboats, you saved their lives too.
So, my overall thesis, the good things I have to say, the animation is well done, and the voice acting is superb. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I took a look at the casting listing after watching this. You will never know that Ice and Mel Travers are voiced by the same person, which Ice is the shark, by the way, and then Ronnie and Stella are also the same exact way. The rest? What the fudgesicles? It makes little to no sense. It has its moments where I couldn't help but find myself just face-palming. You know? So, this movie gets the glory of Horrible 4. I was going to pay for it, but then I found a free version and it still wasn't worth it. If anything, people should be paid to watch this. It's literally that bad. Even though there has been worse. Thank you for watching this video. Please like me on Facebook and follow me on Google. I usually try to post updates there as much as I can, so please stay tuned to those web pages. And if you have a moment, let me bend your ear about my email address. I have it placed nicely down in the comments area, so if you have any suggestions to send me, please send me them, okay?
Hello, sorry if I don't have much of an end card for this, but yeah, I got a lot of explaining to do, but anyway, on the left is my last review, on the right is something that's going to be eventually on the music channel soon. I promise, I'm going to be active on that channel. Also, why not check out some of the other channels that are kind of surrounding me, if I was up on the screen. And also, while you're at it, please like and subscribe, comment, and other stuff. So, this is Superchocolatemilkshake, signing off.